Dame toda la noche, no nos queda mucho tiempo más. No quiero perder lo que queda. Seguimos siempre la pasión y confiamos solo en el amor. Yeah. No quiero perder lo que queda. Y más allá, a través de la gran oscuridad, hasta que me convierta en rayos. Y más allá, a través de la gran oscuridad. Y más allá.
Guys, and welcome back to a brand new vlog. Today I have a very special vehicle for you, and that vehicle is this. This is the brand new classic 350 Halcyon green, and this was my father's best vehicle ever. He owned this vehicle in the old model as well, but for some reasons he had to give it away. But after so many years, he has bought this vehicle back into his life brand new. Okay, now the vehicle might be a little dirty, please don't mind that, because as you can see, it's monsoon season and it's raining. But today I have bought this bike for y'all to make a review on this bike and what's all new in the new Royal Enfields compared to the old Royal Enfields. Okay, so let's start off this video. First thing that I need to show y'all guys is this instrument cluster. Just look at this instrument cluster. It is so different from the old Royal Enfield bikes. It has a digital meter plus a tachometer, and this is how it looks like from top. Okay, isn't it just different? And different is sometimes good, guys, because I will tell you a few things that are very important on this new model bike. Okay, that is better than the old version. Okay, everyone says old is gold, but in the modern times, as we come up in life, these new features are making our life a little better as well. For example, look at the new disc on the bike. Okay, plus ABS, and this is the dual disc model. Okay, there are two models in this version. One is a single disc with single channel ABS, but this is a dual disc with dual channel ABS model bike. Okay, there is a price difference in both the bikes, and this is how the bike looks from this side. This is an extra accessory that my dad has put for his papers and everything like that. And yes, you guys might have already found it out, there is no kick in this bike. There is no more a kick in the Royal Enfield Classic 350. We get this, which is a turn off the bike switch, turn it on, and ignition. Okay, and I'll be showing you that in a while as well. Okay, so let's ride this vehicle, okay, and see how this vehicle performs in nowadays. And let's see our point of view, my point of view, and I want to see my point of view of how this vehicle has changed and what benefits it has brought us in this modern era. Okay, so I'll get back to you on the... So guys, here we are on the Royal Enfield Classic 350 Halcyon Green 2022 model. So let's see how this console meter pops up. It has a very stylish console meter, I must say, at the moment for this year. And yes, as I was saying, there is no kick on this bike, so I'm going to show you how this bike starts. Okay, so this is your kill switch, this is your on to turn the bike on, and this is how the bike starts. Okay, I must say it has a very soothing sound. Okay, so let's just ride this vehicle and see how this vehicle is in this modern times. Okay, so here we go. This is the worst weather that you can make a vlog at. I know it's raining very badly, but I need to make this vlog for y'all so that I can make this review on this bike. Okay, so this is the perfect weather also to check out the grip of this bike and the braking of this bike, as well as the roads are wet and we can see if the bike's braking has been upgraded or not. Okay, and if the tire grip is good as well. So the first review that I can give on this bike is the engine of this bike is smooth as hell, guys. Trust me, the old Bullets, they had a kind of a thump in it, okay, which was the signature of the Bullet. Okay, this also has a thump to it, but it's very mellow and very refined compared to the old model Bullets. Okay, so let's ride this bike more and see what is there in it. Now the next signal that comes, we're going to check the testing of the bike, and we accelerate a little bit and brake. Oh Lord, guys, the braking of this bike has become amazing. One of the downfalls, as every Bullet rider would say, every classic 350 rider would say, is that yes, this bike runs. The more this bike runs, the more the engine gets warm, okay, it tends to run more faster and run for a more longer time. One of the drawbacks of the old Bullet was that the braking. The braking of this bike wasn't so good before, and they have made the braking on this bike much more better with dual disc and dual channel ABS. And let's check out the power of this bike from this signal to that signal. Okay, so we are off, and this bike just flies, guys. And panic braking, and it stops as well. Royal Enfield has made some major upgrades to the classic 350, and they are really supporting this bike at the moment, and it's really giving me an amazing feeling to ride this bike on these roads. The classic 350 has always been a dream for many guys, and Royal Enfield has just made that dream much more better and much more refined. The engine of this bike may have been a little bit more manly, but then it does go on with the BS6 norms, and it does give a certain subtleness to this bike. And now that we are standing, guys, so let's just look at this beauty. There are so many things that have changed on the classic 350. It still has that old retro look, but it's the minute things that have changed, like this cluster, the ignition, the engine of the bike. It's just so smooth, and the braking, I must say, Royal Enfield has done an amazing job with the braking of this bike. This bike will stop wherever you want it to stop, guys. So guys, I had to stop on the way because it started raining again, so now we are moving again. So guys, this is a 349cc engine, and now it comes with a fuel injector, dual disc with ABS, amazing instrument cluster, and so many new cool features, like there is no kick, it has only self, which is also kind of a drawback to me, because if this bike gets stranded and suddenly it goes off or anything like that, there is no manual way to put it on. You have to self this bike and start it. Okay, so that's one drawback. And if I have to have another drawback on this bike, is I would say is the company tires they use. Now if you're going to pay nearly 2,30,000 for this bike, you would expect to have some good tires with it as well. Although I'm not saying that Seat is a bad company, but Seat has some very hard component tires, okay, and they really skid around sometimes when it becomes a little hard due to wear and tear and weather conditions. If they had given a little extra better tires with this bike, it would have just been the complete package. But I must say, I'm just nitpicking at those little things that are bad about this bike. This bike is just amazing in all its aspects. The engine is so smooth. The braking is just amazing on this vehicle at the moment compared to the old vehicles. And comfort is next level, boss. This is next level comfort on this bike. So guys, after riding this vehicle, it has just put a smile on my face, guys. Trust me. The 2022 Halcyon Green Classic 350. It is a wonderful vehicle to ride. It has cool features for the modern time. This engine is just absolutely smooth. It has dual disc with dual channel ABS. It has an amazing instrument cluster, and it also has cool features like, now you get parking lights with this bike. Okay, I'll just show you the parking lights. Okay, this is the parking lights in this bike. I don't know if you can see it, but these are now the new parking lights on this bike. So if you are on the highway and you need to park your bike on the highway and need to let everyone know that you exist on the road, these lights will help. This bike still has its retro look. Royal Enfield hasn't changed that, but it has given so much more features in this bike that is going to just make you go crazy. For these modern times, this bike from Royal Enfield, I can say it's value for money. The only thing I would want to change in this bike was its tires. That is all. This bike is just pristine and amazing. So I hope this video has brought a little bit enjoyment to people, and I hope it's valuable for people who actually want to go and buy this vehicle as well. Trust me, you should go and get this vehicle. It is value for money, and you will not regret your purchase, guys. And this is a dream bike for a lot of people, so please go and complete your dream. The Royal Enfield Classic 350. Bye bye.